Hey, what's going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network, and we're about to get started with Open Mic Live. But as always, a word from our sponsors.
At InDigital, we know the public safety professionals hold themselves to a high standard. In fact, standard doesn't do it justice. In over 25 years working alongside you, carrying millions of calls over our IP networks, your dedication has inspired us. That's why our ESI net goes beyond industry standards, not only I3 compliant, but designed to adapt to future development for a network you can count on when it matters most. Learn more at indigital.net.
Rapid Deploy is the CAD of the future. It's cloud-aided dispatch, not dinosaur computer-aided dispatch that looks like it was built in the 1980s. Rapid Deploy's cloud-native CAD, mapping, and analytics increase situational awareness for call takers, dispatchers, and responders. Rapid Deploy is taking public safety by storm. It's fast and easy to deploy, with implementation in days, not years. It's affordable for all agencies of all sizes. Rich in features, functionality, and data. It's also reliable and secure as we use Microsoft Azure Government Cloud. Go to rapiddeploy.com to learn more.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Hey, what is going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network, and this is going to be Open Mic Live. It is July 16th, 2021, and I'm back. Back from Las Vegas, Nevada, and the 2021 Navigator Conference. This live broadcast is sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy, and a huge thank you and shout out to the IAED and Navigator for hosting us once again. It was amazing. It was it was so good. And yeah, I don't know what else to say other than it was just that good. We got people joining here in the audience. Hello. I got James. I got my homegirl Sarah up in here. Dawn. She says, this could be bad. My 9-year-old granddaughter is here. Uh-oh. Hello, granddaughter. How's it going? We'll see how this goes, Don. I don't know. I'll apologize right now, just in case. Carla, what is going on? It was so good to see you there. It was awesome. I'm going to be kind of recapping, actually, some of the stuff that happened there. And Emily, hello, Emily. What's going on? And so I want to see what your numbers are. It is Friday today. Usually we do this on Thursdays, but yesterday, I was traveling yesterday. It was pretty. I'll talk about that as well. But Tanya, what is going on? Thank you. These are actually my prescription glasses. Let's see. Keely says, suddenly everyone is on their best behavior with the child present. Oh, she's 10. Okay, she's 10. Yeah. We'll just keep going. We'll keep going. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being crappy, right? Crappy. Is that good? Is that all right? 1 being crappy and 10 being amazing. How are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I was a little down earlier today, but I'm good now. I'm good. I'm at a 9. I would say I'm at a 9. Um it's been an amazing week. Like last week Friday was when my brother and I actually arrived in Las Vegas. And we did open mic live from our hotel room, the 36th floor of the Aria Casino and Resort. It was awesome. But here's the thing. As soon as that was done, we hauled ass over to the MGM and we went to check to see if there were some tickets for a comedy show. And we were actually able to get in a really good like box seat as well. It was awesome. And we got to see Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle. Man, that's what I'm talking about. It was so good. It was excellent. We got some more numbers coming in here. Keely's at a 4-ish. I'm hoping we can get you up there a little more. Sarah's at a 9. Excellent. Excellent. I love it. I love it. The comedy show was awesome. It was superb. I definitely recommend going to check them out. They had Tom Segura there as well, and their host was Donnell, and it was just amazing. I don't know what else to say. It was really good. A lot of good times there. It was freaking hot, man. Like over here right now, I don't know. It's 72. When we left Detroit last week Friday early in the morning, it was 68 degrees. Okay, we arrive in Vegas at about 8:30 in the morning, and it's already 110. It was like, what? Oh man, I'll tell you what, it was super hot, like crazy hot. Let's see. Keely says Sarah's always at a 9 or better, always smiling. That's right. Yep, I agree. Dawn says Emily just asked if you're famous. From my laugh, you should, yeah, that should answer that. No. I'm just some dork, Emily. I'm just I'm just some dude. uh um I lost my train of thought here because let me see. So episode 393 was posted today. The video is actually going to go up tomorrow. It premieres tomorrow. So that one will go up there. I've got episodes 394 and 395 on deck. And man, they are some excellent stories. Episode 394 is Teresa and Lindsay. And they are, I'm pretty sure they're out of South Dakota. If you're watching and I got that wrong, my bad, but they are awesome. They're mother-daughter. They dispatched together. Excellent stories from the both of them. Episode 395, Ryan, his story as well. Craziness. Found his calling, comes from an all public safety family. Like literally all of them are out of public safety. His mom was in dispatch. He ended up in dispatch as well. The way he started out, craziness. But part of his story is him being at a conference, an EMS conference, okay? And he ends up going into cardiac arrest. What? Like, what better place, though, for something like that? Like, if that's going to happen, right? If that's going to happen, what better place than at an EMS conference? And just listening to him tell the story, I'm just the whole time just listening. I was at the edge of my seat as he's telling this story. It's nuts. But those are the 2 episodes that are going to be coming up here pretty soon. I also have episode 396 and 397, which is part of the encore Imagine listening session. If you were there, damn, did that feel good, right? It was excellent. It was so good being there with all of you, sharing those stories. And I was able to record the audio. So episodes 396 and 397 are coming up. Next week, I'm recording episodes 398 and 399. So National Nina is coming up. and I'm going to have episode 400 that I will be recording with a live audience during my Imagine Listening session. So if you're going to be there, please join me for Imagine Listening so that we can record episode 400. Oh, it is going to be awesome. It's going to be excellent. I'm very, very excited for that. And see, Dawn says she's going to enjoy this. That's good. James says, dude, how did you not burst into flames? I don't know. A couple times it was like, oh, whack. No, don't catch on fire. Eric says, great conference. It was superb. It was good to see everyone. And I kept saying it over and over to everyone. It was just like school. It was like school. It was like that first day of school after summer vacation. You've been gone, you're kind of talking to people here and there, and then you get back and you see people and are like, oh, hey, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in so long. Yep, pretty much. Let's see. Sarah says, Keely, I'm putting my 3-year-old to bed, but he can't hear. Kelsey, what is going on? Joyce, so excited for Nina. Yes, it is going to be awesome. I'm going to be bringing the last pack of patches that I have to be able to give away there as well. I will also have bracelets, and man, it always seems like I never have them right here on my desk to show them. You've seen them. I'm going to have them there with me either way. And also a special guest at my booth. So make sure to stop in and see us. Nathan, what is going on, brother? It was good to see you there as well. So it was really cool. You know, we had all of us in one little spot here. I want to share a picture here really quick. And so Keely says, LOL, I'm sending you hugs and prayers. Maybe some wine too. Yes. Yep. Send over some. James says, Mr. Lee in the house. Yes. And Anthony says, oh, Nathan, congrats to your lightning. Yep. Congrats, yo. Okay. Let me share this picture here really quick. I think I need to, let me highlight it here. Let's see. Lauren says, twice in 1 week to watch you. Golly gee willikers. I'm lucky. Oh, Lauren, you're amazing. I love that you just wrote that and that I was a dumbass while going. Oh man, I love doing this. Is fun. Thank you all for being here with me. This is good stuff. It was an amazing week this week, but as always, I love being here with all of you and chatting it up. So let me share my screen here really quick. Bam, there we go. So Joy says, when is my next morning announcements? Sarah, you still in here? Because I'm guessing we'll end up doing it this coming Tuesday because we missed out. We did a version of morning announcements Monday evening because it was myself and it was Sarah as well as Halcyon. I mean, it was kind of the patron perk. I mean, it was the patron perk, but I mean, we were doing other stuff as well that was kind of like morning announcements. So, we were doing all those. We were trying to get one in. Lauren says, missed out. That's right. But we're going to do one. We'll end up doing one next week. Or hopefully, I don't know. Maybe, I'm down for it. Maybe she's listening and she's like, oh wait, no, we can't. We'll figure it out. Carla says, my coworker and I walked from the Flamingo Hotel in the Las Vegas heat to come to the conferences. That's right, dude. You were walking far. And it's, if you haven't been to Las Vegas, it's very misleading when you're walking on the strip because you see the signs, you see the buildings, you see the casinos and everything, and you think, that's not that far. I got this. And then you realize it's like a mile or so or more, and you're still walking. And you're drenched and you smell like bologna. And it's just horrible. Oh, man. Okay. So this picture right here, this was on Monday. This was right after my siblings actually had taken off. and it was just my brother and I who were left there for the rest of the week. He was there to help me out with a bunch of stuff, and we got everything set up. It was looking all sexy and everything. And it was funny though, because my brother, he was wrapping my cords and doing a bunch of stuff, and he goes, "Man, I wish I would have brought my Velcro so that I could help you make it look more pretty." Because before he was doing what he's doing now, he was a field tech, doing 911 stuff, hooking up a bunch of other things. And so he's always strapping up cords and everything. So that was one of the things. And it was hilarious, because I'm just standing there as he's putting stuff together. He's like, "Man, I wish I had my good stuff here." So it was good. And oh, let's see, Lauren says, well, hold on, Keely, wait. Let me go back up here really quick. Carla says, "That's exactly what I thought when we got there." James says, "Dude, I was there in 97, 3 crazy nights. I bet." Keely says, "Ha ha ha, you smell like bologna." Lauren says, "You smell like bologna. I'm using this from now on, specifically to my 9-year-old." And Halcyon, "Hey guys, it smells like bologna, girl." Dawn, I can't even imagine what Emily is thinking right now. She's probably second guessing, asking, "Is this guy famous?" He's talking about bologna. Smelling like bologna. Oh man. All right, let me continue. So I feel bad though, because so my brother was there, right? He was there to help and all, but he ended up getting a little sick. So he did go out a couple times, but he spent a lot of time back in the room. So I'm glad we made it. I'm glad everything ended up turning out all right, but I feel bad that he ended up getting a little sick in the stomach. So, but either way, thank you, Brosif, for being there with me. I love you so much. And it was really good. Plus, he was able to be there for the first Imagine Listening session that I did. And it was cool to have him in there as well, and to kind of experience Imagine Listening, and hearing those tough stories in the beginning, but also the funny ones at the end. So it was really good to have you there, man. I love you, dude. Thank you so much. And for everyone who attended the sessions, it was really good. I appreciate it more than you know. Let's see, Dawn says she actually ran outside to throw the softball with Joe. She's like, "Screw this guy." This guy's stupid. Oh man, that is great. So Lauren says, specifically hot Vegas bologna. Like, I'm crinkling my nose. Hot Vegas bologna. And I agree, Don. You're right. Yeah. Nope. I'm just some dork ass. I'm just some dude, man. Talking about hot Vegas bologna. Oh, geez. So one of the questions that I have not asked in a while is there anyone who's attending right now in the audience who has never been on open mic before, who has never tuned in before? If you are, please um join in. And I'm looking at the comments right now, and Sarah's like, "I'm dying." Halcyon says, "Band name." Let's see, Lauren says, "I knew it. Commercial voiceover makes it worse." Sounds so dirty when it's put like that. And then Kelsey, live, live, live. Oh man. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, it is hot Vegas bologna. Oh my god. I might have to make a t-shirt. I might have to make a t-shirt. Oh man, like I can't. Oh, This is amazing. Shannon says, me, first timer, just listening while I pack up my house for my move tomorrow. Welcome, Shannon, to Open Mic Live, where we talk about hot Vegas baloney and funny 911 calls. Oh, this is horrible. Let's see. Halcyon says there's a couple on Fremont Street who would be an excellent frontman for the band, right? Just like holding onto the microphone and just shaking that hip, got that stank face going on. Oh, oh man. Yep. That's exactly how it'd be. The dude would run up in some assless chaps. Y'all ready for hot Vegas baloney, right? Oh, this is so bad. I don't even what's going on here. Oh, jeez. Wow. Throw that hashtag up there. Hot Vegas baloney. Oh my! I'm crying right now. Like my eyes are watering so bad, and they burn. I just. Wow. Keely says the only food trucks are the Oscar Mayer trucks. Yeah, that would be like the setup on stage, right? They would come out of Oscar Mayer wiener trucks. Just. Shannon says, and a nickname would be Meat Roll. That would be the basis, just like the Red Hot Chili Peppers have Flea. Their basis would be Meat Roll. Oh man, Lauren says, get your Hot Vegas baloney band shirts and an Oscar Mayer wiener. This is wow. I love that all of this is just coming in here. My baloney has a first name. It's Halcyon. That's right. If you did not check out the episode that we did live from the gala in the expo hall, I'm pretty sure that is, yes, we were talking about that. We were talking about the fact that we were like all sweating because it was hot, and we were talking about the smell of bologna from the sweat. Oh my stomach is killing me right now because I'm laughing so hard. This is good though. This is amazing. Hopefully by the end of this episode, you will have a high number. I can't even talk. Like there's so much spit buildup that I'm like. Oh man, I'm gonna have to design something now. I love designing like random shit, so this is gonna have to be something that I design. I'm gonna have to design up this whole hot Vegas baloney shit, and this Carla says I'm trying to be quiet. The kids just went to bed. Lauren says the hot Vegas baloney side effects: mouth sweats. Oh man. This is so good. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Open Mic Live. And it's just, again, it's so much fun being here with all of you and being able to just talk bullshit, and especially like this stuff, and also to share stories and everything. I see James, you've got a cool save story in here. Type it up, dude. Just remember that there's a certain spot where it cuts off if it's a longer story. So when you send it, if it does cut off, I'll just let you know where it cuts off at, and then you can copy and paste the last part of it, and then I'll read it from there. So I'm all about it, dude. Throw it up there, and then I'll read it as well. So there was a lot of, like I said, a lot of cool things that happened. You know, it was like the first day of school again. You had all these amazing sessions that were going on, and I was just happy to be there. You know, to take a moment and just enjoy life. It was awesome. It was really, really, really good. And it was great to be there with all of you. And you don't realize how much you miss people, you know, until you see them there and you're like, oh, bring it in for the real thing. So that was, you know, a bunch of cool moments as well, to see people I haven't seen in so long. And but also, you know, to be able to do, imagine listening with a live audience. You know, the virtual sessions have been amazing as well, but to be there with everyone in the seats sharing their stories. And then of course, you know, when we went into the open mic part and shared all of those, it was just superb. It was just really, really good. So thank you all again for being there and for supporting each other when sharing all of these stories. And it was just awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Dawn says, so while she's not here, I have a story. She says, I'm not dispatching much anymore, being a director now. So one night there's a plane crash. That's how it starts. There's a plane crash in our area. I came in the next day and told the girls working the night before that they had done a great job. One of them said, you don't know the half of it. Oh, okay. I'm waiting. James, I will read yours next here. All right. So I'll just wait. I'll wait till they come in. Oh, there's more to it. Okay. I'm going to let you type the rest of it in, and then I'll read them both. Actually, I'll read James's. It looks like his is already on here. So it says, guy called from a local church. A man was unconscious, not breathing. I talked to him through CPR, and he told two of the gentlemen in the room working on the guy. EMS arrived and shocked him back. Got a call from the crew from the hospital. He was doing well in the ER. That is awesome. That is really good. You don't get a lot of those. You know, some of those are rare, especially when we find out later on. There's always that, right? There's always that moment of thank you. Excellent work, dude. Excellent work. And you're going to be in, sorry, I was like, huh? You're going to be at Nina as well. So it's going to be good to see you there too, dude. Oh man, Dawn. Okay, Dawn, is the bless her heart, is that the end of the story? And then I can go back in there and read. I just saw something that was in all caps and I don't know. Okay. I'm guessing that is the rest of it. Let me see. I just want to see. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's start again here. Okay. So while she's not here, I have a story. I don't know. I'm not dispatching much anymore, being a director now. So one night there was a plane crash in our area. I'm not sure why I went plane crash. I came in the next day and told the girls working the night before that they had done a great job. One of them said, you don't know the half of it. So she goes on to tell me I have to listen to this call and pulls up her recorder and plays me a call. It was a 911 open line. 8 minutes of these people having really intense having really intense sexual encounter. And of course, she had to listen to the whole thing. I could, oh my God. I could hear the skin pounding mid-call. Mom, if you're in the comments right now, I'm sorry. And Dawn says, bless her heart. Oh. Wow. Are my ears red? Oh, geez. Kelsey, she's like, hashtag say it. I did say it. I even put an emphasis on the the pounding. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Kelsey says she had to listen to the whole thing for safety. Right. Yeah. I mean, Don says, then they heard the officer get there. Oh, wait, there's more? And he tells the girl who answered the door that he needs to make sure everything is okay and asks if he could come in. Continue. So he goes in and dude comes out of the bedroom with no clothes on. And he could hear the officer hollering, dude, put some clothes on, man. Jeez. Yep. This is what happens in 911 sometimes. Don says embarrassment all around. Yeah, probably, right? Because so the officers got to go there, and it's like, okay, so we had an open 911 line. All right, stick with me. We had an open line. It sounded like a war was going on. Have you ever seen Braveheart? Oh my God. Oh, jeez. I apologize. Oh, I can't. I crack myself up, man. Like, because I can just imagine the officer like going in there and just being like, dude, it was like the Lord of the Rings. Like, it sounded like you guys were fighting for the one ring that rules it all in Mordor. I needed to make sure y'all were all right. Oh man. Okay, Halcyon, I'm checking my messages. Hold on. Holy shit. Oh, this is superb. All right, hold on. I gotta pull this up here. Hold on a minute. This is awesome right here. Let's see. Don says, at first we thought it was a woman in labor with all the moaning, but it didn't take long to figure out what was happening. Yeah. Let's see. Lauren says, I instantly went to how many officers does it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, inserting jumping rope sound. And Lauren also says, could imagine someone having to be the supervisor of all of us. Right. It's like, it sounded horrible. I just needed to, do a welfare check, make sure you guys are all right. It sounded like you were playing that new track from Hot Vegas Baloney. I'm sorry. Oh my Lord, I'm sorry. It's so bad. However, check this out. Bam. Whoop. Thank you, Halcyon Lafranc. Lafranc. Can you imagine anybody watching this, just coming in, is scrolling through Facebook, and it's like, what the hell? Hot Vegas baloney. What is that? People would have no idea. It'd be like, what is going on here? Thank you so much. That is awesome. I'm gonna have to make a t-shirt out of that. That'll be great. We can wear them at Nina next week. and the ABCO conference. Oh, that is superb. I'm still crying from that. Oh, that is awesome. If you have any other 911 funny 911 stories, please put them in there. And Shannon says, "Do you even Bologna, bro?" And hot Bologna at that. Hot Vegas Bologna. Do you, bro? So I have a few calls, okay, or if not a few calls, a few stories that I want to play. This is from the Imagine Listening session yesterday, and I want to share this image here really quick. All right, here we go. Bam, right there. I want to thank my homegirl Sarah for taking this picture. Her and Halcyon were in my session yesterday while we were going through Imagine Listening as well as open mic. So this is part of the room from the right to the left here, and we had a lot of people in there, and it was awesome just again to have everybody in there and for this session. So again, thank you so very much for taking that picture. I appreciate it more than you know. And I want to share, see if I can pull it up here really quick, a teaser. So this was a teaser that I did, and here, let me pull it up here really quick. All right, so this is some quick audio from the intro of yesterday's Imagine Listening, and it was awesome. So I want you to hear this because again, I had the chance to actually record the audio, and this first part here is that, so that you can hear it, and you'll see. I'll just go ahead and play it here. I want to make sure that the audio goes through. So there we go. All right, here we go. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Within the Trenches podcast. But this is a open mic live session. We're here, and I have a live audience with me. Let's hear it. Damn, does that feel good? Because don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the virtual ones. A lot of the virtual stuff was great, but holy hell, it is good to see all of you here. And we're going to be sharing some funny stories. We just went through Imagine Listening, went through some emotionally intense stories, which is good. It is good for us to feel and to be here for each other. But now let's share the lighter side of dispatch, the funny shit that happens that, it just helps us break up the chaos that is 911. Yeah, so that right there, again, was just a quick clip, about 40 seconds or so of the intro to Open Mic Live that was part of Imagine Listening. That was the encore session. And Carla, I wish you could have been there as well. Thank you so much for being there on Tuesday. It was great to have you there and to participate with everything that we were doing. But again, with this one, I was able to get the audio. I had my digital recorder. I couldn't do it last time because I didn't have any batteries. My own dumbass fault. I didn't have any batteries to be able to do it, but I was able to at least get the encore session. So I got those recorded. So I've got three stories rather, that I want to play here for you to be able to hear. But again, to be in there with everyone and just to, all the, the cheering and everything, people clapping for those who were sharing stories. And then of course that intro, it was just really cool to be able to do it. And Carlos says $20 for 2 AA's. Yeah. And I needed 4. So that was $40, actually 50, because I had to pay a convenience charge too. I mean, it wasn't really $50, but it might as well have been. Let's see. Shannon. So I want to ask you really quick. So the story, the way I see it here at the end, I see you can change the channel. Is that the end of the story, or is there more to it? Because sometimes if it's a little longer, at least on my end, it doesn't show all of it. So if you can let me know if that's the end of the story, and then if it is, I'll go ahead and read it off really quick. But if not, at that quote there about the change the channel, just copy and paste from under there, and then put it in there. See, Halcyon says these recorded ones are gems. That's right. All right. Okay. All right, I see the end here. All right, I'm going to read these two really quick. So Shannon says, I took a call from an elderly lady one evening. She was completely hysterical. I'm thinking that her old man of 60 plus years just kicked the bucket. I asked her, ma'am, what is going on? She takes a deep breath and said, there's people on the television doing drugs. I had the longest awkward pause of my life. I said, ma'am, you can change the channel. We sent officers to help her to her and helped her change it. Well done though for you all to send somebody out either way, because some places won't do it. And of course that's not why, and you don't want to encourage it, but sometimes some good goes a long way for sure, as always. So that's funny shit. But awesome, that you were able to get out there and help her out. Lauren says, my fave story to date was a kid high on what was a kid high on saying he was naked in the bathroom, but he was dying because of shrooms. I told him he needed to step out for the officer, in parentheses. He didn't know his apartment. And he said, I can't get dressed because the shrooms will kill him. So he ran out to my female officer. White bread naked? Oh, that's funny. Sometimes this is the stuff that happens. In 911, this is what happens. All right, I'm gonna play this one really quick. Remember, I've got 3, so here's this first one.
So it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and all of our day shifters are coming on, and it's all of the older guys that are not interested in really being there anyway. And we receive a call from a female who asks if our officers carry handcuff keys. And of course they do. And, my dispatcher's like, can you, kind of explain why you need a handcuff key? Just send your officer here. She's like, I'm going to need you to explain what's happening. She's like, well, we had a little bit too much fun last night, and we've got someone that's handcuffed naked to the bed, and we don't have a way to get them undone because we don't have the keys. And they need to go to work. But please don't send, all names have been changed, Lieutenant John Doe, because we know him. And that would be really bad because we're family. So needless to say, we send one of our officers, and the first thing he says is, Central, is this a joke? No joke. There's no name in here. That's for a reason. And the next thing you hear is that lieutenant say, do not get that on your body camera, please.
Okay, so I have to ask, how many of you watching this No, not have been involved in a situation like this on that end. I mean, how many of you have taken a call like this where someone where they have this issue where they end up getting locked and they don't have the keys? I've heard of similar stories before, so I'm just curious how many of you here have ever had anything like that. Lauren says, my officer and I now work at the same precinct. She still gives me the stink eye for that one. Her words, that was the most unpleasant view of my life. Lauren says, oh, nothing like a 6 a.m. phone call from an explorer mother, trying not to laugh, asking for a discreet arrival of a unit with keys to unlock handcuffs the explorer had attached to her and her best friend overnight. Oh, Cassie says she has. All right. Well done. Well done. Shannon says, do open lines count? Oh, man. I just, I wonder, though. I wonder how long they were there before they decided, shit, you know what we have to do, right? Do you realize what we're going to have to do now? We're going to have to call 911. Yeah, no, I'm serious. We're going to have to call 911 to see if someone has a fucking key because I have to go to work. Okay. You know that's how it would go down, especially because that's what she said. Like they have to go to work and they need the keys. Oh man. Lauren says, this live always brings up my best and favorite moments of dispatching. Thank you. And I love it as well. Thank you for sharing. Oh man, they got to get to work, dude. Like, they probably had plans. Like, we'll get up early, we'll go to breakfast, and then we'll go to work because the night will have been amazing. Nope. Sorry. Airball. You don't have the key. What? Carla says, when setting up a safe word, also check for handcuff keys. Yeah, maybe the word should be handcuff key. Oh, this is amazing. This is so awesome. Love it. All right. I got another call here. Another story, rather. Story call, same thing. I'm going to go ahead and play this. This one's cool. I mean, the first one they're all cool, but all right, here we go.
Okay, mine's kind of a cute little call. It was my second year of dispatching, and my daughter was 6 years old, and it was about 5:30 p.m. and I was due to be off shift at about 6 p.m. So 911 rings and I pick it up and I look at the screen and it's my mom's house, and my heart just drops into my stomach because I'm thinking something's wrong there. And I said, 911, what is your emergency? And I'm kind of shaky and I hear this voice, hi, mommy. And I said, my daughter's name, what are you doing? And she said, where are you? I have my costume on. I'm ready to go. It's Halloween and it's getting dark outside. I'm waiting for you to come home to take me trick or treat. And I said, you're not supposed to call me on this number. And why did you call me here? And she says, well, duh, 911 is your work number. So I use that story when I go out and teach the elementary schools about calling 911. But she wasn't wrong because our plant equipment company gave us license plate frames that said my work number is 911.
I love that one. That's a really good one right there too. Her daughter wasn't wrong, man. She was right. Saw that license plate thing. Work number is 911. She can read, you know. Oh man. That right there is a future dispatcher. Already has that sarcasm and shit. Love it. For the first two people who had shared those stories, thank you so much for that. And let me look back over here at the comments. So this one here says, wife said she was trying to be funny and handcuffed her husband to her while they were washing dishes. Wait, hold on a minute. What? Let me read that again. Wife said she was trying to be funny and handcuffed her husband to her while they were washing dishes. Okay, I did read that right. He didn't think it was so funny. I didn't have any deputies available because they were working on their calls, so I had to ask her to come to the sheriff's office so I could uncuff them. I called back after about an hour to make sure everything was okay. She said they looked it up on YouTube and got him uncuffed. Oh, that's funny. Thank you for sharing that. Yep. Husband was pissed. He was like, nah, son. Like, I don't want to be, I don't want this. Oh, that's good stuff. Lauren says, my son had that shirt. My mom's number is 911. Love it. All right. So I've got one last story to play here as we're getting towards the end of this open mic live. And again, thank you all so very much for being here. I love doing this. I love doing this and just sharing these stories, laughing with you, and just forgetting about the bullshit that's out there in the world and just living, just enjoying it. This is really good. See, Lauren says, well, how many can say they've answered a call from a gas station attendant saying, I need help. What? I need help. This boy turned into a werewolf and was demanding I howl at the moon. Okay, so I've never taken a call like that. How many of you here have also? And Lauren, what did you say? Like, was the werewolf still there? Did the caller finally howl? You know what's interesting though? I mean, let's think about this a little bit. What if that shit actually happened? Let's just imagine. Okay, this is one of the other things for those who are new to open mic live. There are some times with certain scenarios that we will do this. We will play on the other side a little bit and just kind of see where it goes. So let's just imagine for a moment that someone there at the gas station was indeed a werewolf. This person transformed and was demanding that the employee there howl. Let's see, Lauren says, that's what I asked. Where is the boy? He corrected and said, you mean werewolf? He ran out. I'm not chasing him. Maybe the dude just wanted some beef jerky or something. And it's full moon, transformed, and was like, dude, I demand that you howl. And maybe the employee did howl, and at that moment was when he snatched that jerky and ran out. Keely says he needed hot Vegas bologna. Oh man. Shannon says, LOL, don't do drugs, kids. But what if it wasn't drugs? What if he really did see that? What if it really did happen and we're all like, what? It doesn't mean, whatever, dude. But there is somebody out there still roaming the area. A werewolf with beef jerky and hot Vegas bologna. Oh man. Okay, let me play this last one. Maybe he ate the bologna. Yeah, maybe. All right, here we go. Here we go.
So I've been in this profession for 15 years. This happened, I think, within my first year or two. So very new dispatcher. Answer the phone, and this woman's very upset at what's going on. Well, my sister fell off the couch. She's not breathing. So immediately I'm like, oh God, this is it. Grab the EMD cards, and I should preface this with she had a very thick accent. It kind of came through clear. Maybe English wasn't her second language, but it wasn't so hard to understand that I felt like I needed to get, the interpreter service on the phone. Hindsight 2020, I just wish I'd done that. So I'm talking her through, and we use the cards there. So I flip to the cards, and I'm like, okay, so this is what I want you to do: get them on the flat surface, head back, pinch the nose, 2 puffs, talk her through. She's like, okay. She's like, oh, okay, she's breathing. And she had said it was her 7-year-old sister. And I said, okay, well, she's breathing now. I said, okay, that's great. Can you tell me how this happened? She's like, she fell off the couch. She fell off the couch. She just kept saying that even before I gave CPR. My sister fell off the couch. She's not breathing. How old is your sister? 7. Okay. So she goes through, pinches the nose, 2 breaths. Well, she's breathing now. I'm like, okay, great. And I'm trying to figure out, how does a 7-year-old fall off the couch and just stop breathing? So I ask her that, and she starts screaming at me. Why are you asking me so many questions? She's turning blue. She's not breathing. And I was like, oh, you just said she was breathing. So go back into CPR. And the entire time, I'm trying to talk her through CPR. I'm talking her through CPR. And you know how it is, first responders hear kid call. Everyone drops everything. Everyone rushes through. So my sergeant heard the call first, whipped through town, got there first. On the phone with her, they bust through that door. There was no knocking, there was nothing, it was just bam. And they go in, and I hear him say, okay, where's the kid, where's the kid? The woman's like, what kid? Everything in me was like, oh God, oh God, oh God, what happened? What happened, what happened? She's like, they're like, the kid who can't breathe. She's like, no, you're here to save my dog. I was like, oh God, hung up the phone. I was like, oh God, because everyone in the room was like looking at me now, like, I'm like, is this where I type out my resignation? Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'll find another career. So I go back and I listen to the playback, and I'm listening and I'm listening and I'm listening. And at this point, my detectives have come in, and I have a great relationship with those detectives. So they come in and they're looking at me and they're like, Nicole, what's going on? And I'm like, now I'm getting pissed because I can't hear on the recording where I screwed up. The 3rd time I heard it, and I was like, oh my God. They come in, they're like, let me listen. And I didn't want to, I was like, let's see how many times it takes these hotshot detectives to hear where the screw up was. Took them several times. When she said, my sister fell off the couch, her accent to play on words. What she said was, my pincher fell off the couch. And is 7 years old. So when I actually told her, I want you, she had a mini pin, whose name was Vinny, by the way. And so when I told her, I want you to tilt the head back and pinch the nostrils and give 2 puffs, she did that. She did it. How she knew he was turning blue, I don't know. And I don't know, but to this day, I see min pins and I feel slightly triggered. I don't know if he made it. That's everyone wanted to know, right? Side effects of this job. Everyone wanted to know, did Vinny make it? Good Lord, I have no idea. I do know I got a lot of shit for it, to the point where the next day those same detectives faxed into my dispatch center a mock AKC, American Heart Association certificate, congratulating me for trying to perform CPR on Vinny.
Awesome. Way to go. Going the extra mile. I mean, you did amazing work, and you got a certificate for it as well. Oh, that is so good. And Lauren, yes, you're right. She she says the best of this is knowing when me is reading the comments and trying not to laugh. I had to bite my lip. But let's see up here a little more. So Keely was saying at this point, I would just howl with him. The world has gone sideways anyway. What the hell? Why not? And then Lauren says, damn, I should have. That would have been fun to explain to my commander why I was howling on a 911 call. Although she might not have been surprised since it was me. Oh, that is so good. Thank you again to everyone who was at both Imagine Listening sessions and shared stories, whether it was for Imagine Listening sharing I Am 911 stories or for open mic. Thank you. It was so good to have you all in there and just to have that live audience again. And it was superb. I've got a few more Imagine Listening sessions that are going to be coming up as well. I have one next week. And if you're going to be at the NINA conference, please make sure to attend the Imagine Listening session. Open mic will be episode 400, and we'll see how many people we can get in there, and maybe even do some of it live on social media. Just the intro, not all of it, just the intro, because some of the stories, not all of the stories will make the cut of the episode, the open mic wise, that is, because some of those stories are meant for us in that moment in time. And it's just always awesome to have all of you there. So thank you for all of that, for the continued support as always. And this has just been, as I say all the time, an amazing experience. So thank you for everything. And again, to the IAD and Navigator for hosting the podcast. It was awesome to be there and to be there with everyone. To the sponsors, in digital as well as Rapid Deploy, especially for this Open Mic Live broadcast for the both of them. And then patrons, all of you patrons, thank you so much for everything. We've got a lot of bonus content that's going to be coming up as well, including the audio to this episode will go directly to patrons of the podcast. And so make sure to check that out there. If you have any comments, questions, or you want to be a guest on the show, send an email, and it's going to be wttpodcast@gmail.com. Again, that is wttpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. That is @91podcast. You can like us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Within the Trenches podcast. Once again, this episode is sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. And the bonus content that I was talking about, you can find it here, and sign up to help support us for everything that we do. And that is patreon.com/WTT podcast. This can be seen on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter. And then it can be heard, the flagship show can be heard 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. And it has just been a superb week. Thank you so much to so many people, and just for being able to take a moment and live life, take it in, and just enjoy everything that is going on around you. Thank you. It has been awesome. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.